This is Bright Stick, and this is the full review for the LG K20 Plus for Metro PCS. Would pay my attention to any smartphone I review the design. The LG K20 Plus has a very unique and nice design, and it reminds me with the iPhone 7 from the front. Same the curved over here, but that phone's 5.3 is not 5.5, so a little bit smaller phone as we guys can see. So we have internal speaker and 5 megapixel for front facing camera from the top with the arc glass, curved glass, and the whole panel it's black, so we get the LG logo over here. From the bottom you have the mini USB 2 microphone and 3.5 jack for audio, and we have the volume rockers located on the side of the phone, as well as we have the fingerprint and the power with the same pin over here. And the fingerprint is very responsive in this device and fast and very accurate as well. We have 13 megapixel camera. We are going to talk about this later on in this video. And have flash and have very nice rubbery feeling for the back of the phone, which is give the phone very good grip and doesn't make that phone to be slippery. Everything we have mentioned about the design doesn't make that design perfect. Few things missing in this design. First, the build construction, it's a plastic, so we don't have high premium build quality for the phone. Plus, this phone missed the LED notification lights as well. Now let's move on and talk about the display. The size of the display will be 5-inch and the resolution is 720p. For people who want to watch YouTube, we can confirm that the phone get up to 720 as maximum resolution in the phone, and this in my opinion not too bad. We have 277 for the PPI. 5.3-inch display doesn't require to have a lot of PPI because it's not a huge display, but it's still a big display. 720p in my opinion, I don't have any problem or whatsoever. The colors is good, but kind of a little bit warm, and this something I don't like. Maybe this is just only for my preferences. Some other people may like warm colors. And let me explain that to you. By just going to the anything white, like for instance go to the status bar, you guys gonna be able to see the white mixed with yellow. That's not real white color because it's warm, and this will be good for people who want to use the phone in the night time. Doesn't make the screen so much bright in their eyes. But for me personally, that's something disappoint me a little bit because I like the colors to be more vibrant and more real. Other than that, I don't have so much any complaint. The view angle and everything on the display, it's very good and very gorgeous. Let's go outside and see how the colors it's gonna be in the bright area. Let's move on the speaker of the phone. LG K20 Plus has a speaker were located on the bottom down on right to the corner over here, and this is not the best location for any speaker. I personally prefer the speaker to be in the front, or at least from the bottom side or the front top side, but this unfortunately not there because this will be considered not high-end smartphone. The quality of the speaker, we don't have fire speaker, boom speaker, it's just only a mono speaker. The sound quality less than acceptable. The level of loudness not too loud, not extremely low though, don't take me wrong. I'll leave you with the music where you can judge by yourself. Geekbench Mark IV will tell us the story now and show us some numbers for the internal hardware. So we have 634 for single core processor and 1601 for multi-core processor. For 1.4 quad core processor, this result is very satisfactory. We have Adreno GPU 308 for the graphics. We are going to test this out later on in this video, and we have 2 GB of RAM for that device. I mean, overall the hardware, it's very compatible with the software, and this phone gives so much good performance, and it doesn't lag, and always nice and snappy where you go. I haven't noticed any lagness or whatsoever. So maybe in the future you will have that such a problems that your phone you feel that it's slowing down or give you low performance, lags or freezes. But the LG K20 Plus may not that, because the phone has 32 gigabytes for the internal memory, so the storage in the phone is very good. As everybody knows, when you keep download apps and games and receive the updates, it will make your internal memory full. When the internal memory full, your phone gonna struggle a lot. But you're gonna worry about this much in the K20 Plus? You guys let me know. Let me see, maybe the battery, one of the most important thing in any smartphone. The LG K20 has 2700 milliamps power, and you can remove that battery and replace it, or you can actually get a spare one. So if something happened to the phone froze or anything like that, just easily remove the battery and get it replaced. And 2700 milliamps power, in my opinion, more than enough for a phone that doesn't have full HD or octa-core processor. So it's very optimized with the operating system. As numbers, the phone give me about 4 hours screen on times and lasts me 1 day for one single charge. And the phone has also like software enhancement for the battery saver, so you just go to the toggle and enable the power, the battery saver, and this will actually optimize it more with the operating system, so that way you have more longer life for the battery. One of the good things that I'm very impressed, the battery performance on the device. If you are worried about that, the LG K20 Plus will be good for you if you are worried about juice. The LG K20 Plus come with GPU Adreno 308, which is in my opinion very good for not heavy games. So we have downloaded Subway service. As you guys can see, you can play this game very flawlessly and very smooth with no lagness or no frame drops. So if you want to just play not that heavy games, LG K20 Plus is very capable phone. So as you guys can see here, we can play, and the phone is actually give me the best performance I would expect from a phone with this range of price. But let's move on another game and we'll see the performance. I have decided to download Need for Speed No Limit, and let's play the game. This game, as you guys can see, require a lot of the GPU, so we need to have a very good processor, plus we need to have very good GPU in this device. The Adreno 308 with Snapdragon 425, it's not giving me the best performance. First, I mean, the frame drops a lot, which causes a lot of lagness, plus when I play the game, the speed actually not good enough for me. So is this a processor give me the best performance for all the heavy games? The answer will be absolutely no. So you may need to go with a higher GPU or higher processor, or completely different phone if you are very addicted to playing games, especially like Need for Speed No Limit. Maybe a feature like the gyroscope it just become very important, like the internal storage, a faster processor, and a very good lifetime battery, because in 2017 everything changes. The cardboard is so cheap and everybody love to have the experience for virtual reality. So the LG K20 Plus has the gyroscope sensor, which is this will help you to perform all that good stuff. You can enjoy your phone more, and you can buy your VR case or whatsoever, and you can enjoy watching 360 content, or you can play a Pokemon Go or any video game require to have that system. LG K20 Plus came out of the box with the Android 7.0 Nougat, so you're not worried about waiting for updates or anything like that, because the Android Nougat is the latest in the market right now, which is it's good to have something up to the date. But overall, let me just go through the software over here. So we have toggles over here. As you guys can see, you have the battery saver over here, color inversion, all exist on the same page, and you can also just move to another page and you will see comfort view, which is make the colors more warm, or don't disturb more, or data saver. Data saver help you to switch off some of the application from the recent, so that way your phone doesn't consume from your gigabytes on the 4G or your Wi-Fi or whatsoever. So this will help you out very much. I don't want to go in depth in every single option because we are familiar with Android right now, but you have categories over here, the network where the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, data, call, Wi-Fi calling, stuff like that, and hotspot, and sound notification. As you guys can see, do not disturb, lock screen, apps, etc. Plus you have the display option over here, and you have the general account, accessibility, shortcuts, a fingerprint scanner, and security, date, time, and storage, apps, and about the phone. So these very default and usually standard with any of the Android phone nowadays. But in the future, for people they want to see more in-depth features for that phone, I will be making a separate video for those people. Let me know if you guys want to see this by hit the thumbs up. For the camera, we have two camera, one in the front 5 megapixel camera, and we have another one for the rear, which is 13 megapixel. So the aperture is 2.2, which doesn't help much in the low light. I have taken some photos, I'm going to show you that also in this video. But before we go and the pictures and explain the pictures, let's move on the main screen over here. We're gonna be able to see settings. Once you push in this one, they're gonna give me that menu, and this menu will tell me about the resolution. The maximum for the video will be full HD. This, in my opinion, is great. We have HDR. This will help very much in low light area, and you have a timer. You can choose shutter by saying some words, and the phone is gonna take the pictures, and you can tag the location. You can do a grids, and you can choose to see the samples of the video. And let's move on another toggles over here. You can just change the color of the pictures, and you can swipe between the front and the back camera by just hitting this one, and you have a flash where you can enable and disable. Also for front, it will give you the white border over here. This helps you to have more light comes to your face, and this will help you to take a good pictures. And you have the shut buttons over here either way for the video, and you have beauty mode also for the front facing camera, and this will help you to take the pictures as well. So let's move on to some of the pictures, and let's see what we have over here. Now these pictures have been taken in a dark room, but I opened the door, as you guys can see over here, just to bring a little bit of the light. And while I'm taking that picture, the phone took about 5 seconds just to focus, but ended up with very good picture. I'm very happy with the result because the light was very bad. So the rear camera, as I mentioned before in another video, I mean, it's a good sensor and bring a lot of details. Take a close-up picture like this, and you can zoom as much as you want. You guys gonna be able to see dust over here, so the sensor is capable to take very close-up pictures. The autofocus does work very good, especially in the good lighting room and stuff like that. And here is another pictures. I mean, if I just zoom in, or you can see the red stuff very clear, even if that focus not on this area over here, which is I'm very happy. Outside pictures perfect, no problems. 13 megapixel camera, it gives the pictures also more details. Selfie, I'm not very impressed with the selfie. I like to use the beauty mode because this gives me filter, but as you guys can see, it's faded background over here, doesn't show much details, and the color is not vibrant as well. So if you want to take selfie, you shouldn't be too fan. If you want to get this phone and take another close-up pictures, so much of details guys for that phone. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the camera, and I don't have so much of complaint. That phone does a great job. Let's rate this phone 8.5 out of 10. Why? 32 gigabyte storage, and you have gyroscope, faster processor, and very decent camera. Why is not 10 out of 10? The speaker not too good, the build construction not too good as well, and we don't have full HD for the display. But overall, this is a real good phone. For the price you guys gonna spend on that phone, you shouldn't be complaining. I always mention the price. It's gonna be 119 through Metro PCS, and this is very reasonable price for that specification. If you guys have different opinion than mine, leave this in a comment below. If you like that video and you find it very formative, thumbs up for that video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you in my next one. Peace.